this is finding you on October 22nd, then this reading is for you. And I'm hearing that there's angels in the room with you right now. You might be able to feel them. You might feel warm all of a sudden, a chill, goosebumps, a tingling sensation on your scalp, okay? These are all ways that your spirit guides let you know that they're with you. And I'm gonna give you a message, and you're not gonna wanna scroll, because I tell you what, they worked very hard to get this to you, and you're not gonna wanna miss it, okay? So this is my spirit guide deck. So we're gonna actually see what the spirit guide has to say. What does your spirit guide want you to know? And we're gonna channel some energy, we're gonna move some energy, and you're gonna feel better by the end of this, okay? Split the deck randomly, and we're gonna pull this card. Okay, Brooks, who does that remind you of? The first person in your head? Who does that remind you of? Someone who is close to this person might need to hear this message, so you might want to forward this along to this person that reminds you of. But on this card it says, know the way by following your heart. I feel like some of you guys are trapped because there's like these two decisions. It's like, which way do I want to go? Maybe you're at a fork in the road. Okay, you might be at a fork in the road, and Spirit's saying, go within your heart. What does your heart say? Sometimes we just think too hard about things and we lose sight of what we're really wanting. But your heart is your passion. Your heart is who you really are, okay? And the brain only knows what's happening right now. The brain doesn't know what's gonna happen a year later or 5 years later. But your heart does, because your heart speaks an energetic language. So let's pull some tarot cards. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords, but it's in the reverse. You know, this almost makes me feel like, I almost feel like you feel like someone's left your life and you don't want to stay where you're at. You want to follow them. Okay, that's the first thing that it's making me feel. Okay, let's just see. I'm gonna just split the deck randomly. Usually I let the cards fall out, but I'm just feeling like we need to just split the deck randomly. Okay, the King of Pentacles. This person was someone who gave you such stability. I don't feel like it's bad terms though. It feels like this person's just busy. It's like they're not in your life because they're busy. It's not on bad terms. It's like they're just very busy. They're very withdrawn from your energy. Okay, I'm seeing the Queen of Wands and the Empress. This is a time for you to go within yourself and figure out who you are. Who are you without this person in your life, okay? You know, just because this person's not in your life right now does not mean it's the end of the world. This is a chance for you to grow and figure out who you are. Because when you can figure out who you are, you can beat that drum very loud. Beat your drum to the rhythm of who you are, and then everyone else who resonates with that sound, with that frequency, can find you. This is a blessing in disguise. This is a tool to help you attract and bring in everything that's meant for you. Because not just people will hear that tune. Everything that you want that matches that tune will hear it and come into your life. So use this as, this is not a loss, this is a gain. But you have to tune into the frequency of the gain. How do you do that? Find out what brings you joy. Find out what brings you passion. Figure out who you are. Date yourself. Take yourself on dates. Enjoy your own company. And then before you know it, your whole life will change. I promise you. Yes, I promise you. Let me know if this resonates. Make sure to follow me. And if you like this deck, $25 in the TikTok shop. But when they're all sold out, I'm not gonna get any more. Okay? So, they are spooky summer Halloween deck. Okay, I'll see you guys next time.